you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Blue Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass.
I was just going to say that in the arcade when you're going up the ladder.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Pitt pushing the pace.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Here's a heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wagner. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Duke's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They're going to run it to the right. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. At this point in the season, you're probably if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
And it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. The Blue Devils will have a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Edwards. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And the try is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Pitt right back to the line. Defense looks like they're coming. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. They'll run this play from the pistol. Now on the option. Quick toss. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Finds his big tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
On the ground, it's Edwards. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield. Just
lets it fly. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
On third down, going up top. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down.
Well, I'd be beating him if my guys would catch a fucking pass.
The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up.
They're doing that shit where they get hit and then they just fucking throw the ball up in the air. Yeah.
It into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back
They
on the
catch
field.
a fucking pass. I mean, I'm throwing darts right in their fucking
They've had to
hands.
punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions.
Fucking animation. Say what?
Quick completion. Oh, it's loose. Defense grabs
What
the
am I
football,
supposed to
and there
say?
He goes down after the short return.
I really do.
But what a
I really
play to
do.
get the football back.
Great job by the defense in the back end
Yeah.
that time. He made
Yeah,
the catch
I
and he
really
had a little
want to.
wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They've got a little time here to
No,
put
I
together
do
a
not.
productive drive late in the
Fucking-
half. Fires on the move.
Turn around, you fucking Jew.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. One-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the
I gotta try
incompletion.
not to use that.
Got out of
too
trouble,
much
got rid
anymore.
of it. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the
Yeah, I gotta
sidelines
try.
after making a
I
good
used to
gain
go
on
there
that
and my
one.
little fucking real.
Well, the offense
Blah,
tried to
oh
attack the
shit.
perimeter
No,
with
no,
the
don't say
passing
that.
game, and how about the
Don't say-
sweet
don't
feet
say
by
that,
the
don't say that.
receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards with their football? A
Of
little
course, she's like
ballet
sick.
moment.
So she's like, but you said it. Yeah, but don't say that. Don't
On
fucking
third
say
down,
that.
he'll
Man.
try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3
Exactly
yards
what you
short of
said.
the first down.
Exactly what you said.
People
No,
like to make fun
no.
of quarterbacks, call them soft. They're nuts. He knew he was going to get drilled and still deliver the ball.
And I love the fact that he knew where his
Right,
answer
yeah.
was against
I'm
that
like,
blitz.
no,
He saw
that's not
man
okay.
coverage
You
on the
shouldn't be
back end of
saying
that
that.
and immediately knew where he had to go with the ball.
Yeah.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
Now the play fake. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down, coming up with this red zone opportunity.
A little bit.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
They're never a good one.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open.
I mean,
he was
how
able to
good a
locate
friend.
the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the
No,
year.
I mean, you're more like a Queen.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting
You better
matchup
go
this
look. I don't
week
even
in
fucking
the
like
Big
that
12
guy.
today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long
that guy
way
got
from
to do
being
first
over.
team China.
They're up by 8 over Boston College. We'll circle
You know,
back
he's
if
nothing
anything
like that.
big
Could have
happens.
to do
You
you
should
and I
know
also.
about this
Nothing.
one, the Big 12 or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Ooh.
Leaves it deep.
The quarterback's pretty mobile in the pocket, big.
He'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Pitt pushing the pace.
Pittsburgh, whoever the fuck he is. Number
Looking to throw
9.
on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
He caught that?
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
I'll say in a
I
second.
know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around.
No.
And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Takes the easy one to the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The inside handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Touchdown.
God damn it.
That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And how about this offense responding
What
late
do you
in
do
the
with that?
first half, getting the score. Now an extra point away from tying this football game going into the half. That's exactly
don't mean
how
nothing.
you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
No, I don't do that. I tell him to leave me the fuck alone because I know.
We join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been
Give a
calling a
fuck.
first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh.
All my cousins are fucking
And that
assholes. I tell
defense
them
has
to
to
go fuck
feel
themselves.
like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out
And
that
I definitely suck your dick
scoreboard.
for $20.
Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast.
Are you sure?
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the
Yay.
this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh
Yay.
set of downs.
Gay.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And just a great job by the defense being snapped. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle.
Yay.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Yeah, especially Gay.
Throwing this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
I'm convinced. That story just killed it. I'm convinced he's gay. Gay. Gay.
Sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football very well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The play action fake. Going for it all. Touchdown.
Woo!
And that one will put him up. Here
I would have got that bitch. Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he got a foot in, 2 feet in. That's good on Sundays. Yep,
they'll try to
even
add
Thursdays.
to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out.
He had like 2 yards on those guys. 45 yards out. Touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Now they'll try the right side. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just
boom! Hold on a bitch. Make him drop that motherfucker,
I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Trying play action.
Got him.
He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. He lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. Running to Green. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Snagged out of the air. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You should run right through them. They're not good at all.
Surgical, precision.
Once you control the quarterback, they got nothing.
The scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he broke. The end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Panthers head quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Hicks. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Going for the marker on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situations, we're going to practice them. We're going to be successful, but we're going to go for it.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Yeah.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, yeah.
It's complete.
Oh, I missed that tackle. God damn it.
Talk to the hand. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, she's been a horse since she was fucking like 15, right?
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
I used to be my library.
You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on
Yeah.
that play.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check.
I think it was a little bit of both. It was right at the end of high school and then after high school.
Not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude
I think it was a
down.
little bit of both is what
It'll
it
be
was.
3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, you know. Ah,
There's a
fuck.
little time.
Oh, he fumbled it. He fumbled it. Can't pick up the ball.
By the defense, and he's off. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback held on to it way too long. That allowed the defense to catch up to him and create the takeaway.
Rushes on him. Makes the grab. It's Robinson.
Run, you know running motherfucker.
At the 20. Touchdown, Duke.
Touchdown.
He got a step and just dusted the field.
That little motherfucker's quick, but he ain't much for stamina. 5 more yards, he's been tackled.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Right.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
The Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build up for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching
more times than you care to admit.
Yeah,
more times than you care to. That was my problem too.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
I tried to push my brother down a flight of stairs.
Quarterback got it himself.
Yeah.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're
Why do you think they call it spirits? Because it lowers your frequency so you're easily
don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short.
Oh yeah. Man, I would be an evil.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And it's hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Gotta make them. Gotta find a way.
And no matter how long you are sober, the people that you did that to, that's all they're gonna remember. That's all they want to talk about.
If you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Then they wonder why I don't hang out
He's
anymore.
going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Right.
Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And one thing we know about this junior signal caller, he is capable of putting on an aerial show. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. Working on the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Looking downfield on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over. Right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This time he's got it.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense
Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove your coaching staff.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Hey, if you hit that quarterback, he's going to fumble the ball. I've hit him and he's fumbled it 3 times.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Offense working from the pistol. Here comes the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Back to throw, it's Barnett. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They get the W, and with that being